Welcome to the Albert Einstein quote video. Get ready to be inspired. Hit the subscribe button and like the video for more. Let's go. A poor attitude eventually leads to a weak character. Technological progress is like an axe in a psychopath's hands. No one should be worshipped, but everyone should be appreciated for who they are as people. Problems are solved by intellects, not by geniuses. The development of the mind should start at birth and end with death. Force cannot maintain peace. Understanding is the only way to do so. One cannot trust someone with significant concerns if they are reckless with the truth in trivial ones. In a sense, pure mathematics is the poetry of rational thought. Aim for today, live for yesterday, and have hope for tomorrow. Only the cosmos and human ignorance are endless, and I'm not convinced about the former. Am I insane, or are the others? Is a question that sometimes leaves me unsure of myself. Only an illusion, although a very persistent one, is reality. I just deal with issues longer. It has nothing to do with my intelligence. I interpret my existence musically. With the same mentality we use to create our issues, we cannot fix them. The goal should be to keep things as simple as possible without becoming simpler. Leave elegance to the tailor if your goal is to express the truth. Your journey will be guided by logic. We wouldn't be calling it research if we understood what we were doing, would we? Imagination, not information, is the fundamental test of intellect. Your imagination is your only limitation. I frequently have musical ideas. If you take a close look at nature, you will understand things more clearly. The ability of each person to grow relies on all that is valued in human civilization. In music, I have a dreamy life. Instead of aiming to succeed, focus on adding value. The routine and seclusion of a calm existence inspire creativity. Curiosity has its own purpose in life. Throughout history, weak minds have violently opposed great spirits. I have valued the gift of imagining more than my capacity for learning useful information. A single experiment can disprove me. Not 1,000 experiments can ever make me correct. The income tax is the most complicated concept in existence. Time exists just to prevent everything from happening at once. It's crucial to keep asking questions. A life is only valuable if it is lived for someone else. Closed, and who can no longer halt to marvel is effectively dead. I'm just really intrigued. Life is like to pedaling a bicycle. I'm unsure of the armaments that will be used in World War III, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. You don't comprehend anything well enough if you can't put it into simple terms. You have to keep moving if you want to stay balanced. What more does a guy need to be content other than a table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin? Our goal must be to liberate ourselves by expanding our compassion to include all living things, all of nature, and all of its beauty. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button to show your support and help us create even more great content for you. Let's go back to the video now. We surpass our limitations once we embrace them. No issue can be resolved at the same level of awareness that brought it into existence. Any individual who reads excessively while underutilizing his own brain develops lethargic thought patterns. I would probably be a musician instead of a scientist. If individuals simply behave morally because of a sense of reward and punishment, then we are a very sad lot indeed. I choose to live alone, which is terrible in youth, but delightful as you become older. God uses coincidence to keep his identity a secret. I lack any unique abilities. A guy should be valued for what he contributes rather than for what he can obtain. It's crucial to keep asking questions. It is the global measles. If someone never made a mistake, no one would ever try anything new. God sees us all as equally intelligent and uneducated. The finest kind of teaching is the capacity to stimulate joy in creative expression and intellectual inquiry. It offers a preview of what is ahead in life. Falling in love cannot be attributed to gravity. Make an effort to become a man of worth rather than a guy of achievement. All that matters is imagination. Any guy who can kiss a lovely lady and drive safely is just not giving the kiss the respect it needs. Prejudices acquired by the age of 18 make up common sense. Experience is the sole source of knowledge. The people who choose to do nothing about evil make the world a dangerous place to live, not because wicked people are terrible. Education is what remains after one has forgotten the things they learned in school. Nobody has ever attempted something new if they have never made a mistake. The only person who is really a master is one who gives his or her all to a cause. Only an obstinately persistent illusion separates the past, present, and future. An hour feels like a second while you are wooing a lovely lady. Passing laws that cannot be implemented is the single biggest thing that may destroy people's respect for the government and the rule of law. My conception of God is shaped by this strong emotional belief that there is a higher rational force at work, one that is manifested in the unfathomable cosmos. Intuition is the only thing that is really valuable. 1,000th of 1% of what nature has revealed to us is still unknown to us. Results from this exercise are seen right away. Because of this, mastery requires a person's whole being. I can tell you that mine remains superior. Any individual who reads excessively while underutilizing his own brain develops lethargic thought patterns. We are allowed to remain children for the rest of our lives in the search of truth and beauty. Artificially extending life is tasteless. I'm ready to put up a battle for peace. They are mistaken. Character is what it is. My education is the only thing that gets in the way of my learning. Since it will arrive soon enough, I never consider the future. Do not be concerned about your math challenges. Nature's most wonderful gift is the joy of observing and understanding. A minute spent with your hand on a hot burner seems like an hour. Relativity is that. I'll execute it tastefully. My religion consists of a lowly respect of the limitless greater spirit who manifests himself in the minute details that our puny and fragile intellect is able to notice. this. There is no distinction between big and little concerns in terms of truth and justice, since all problems involve how people are treated. I don't think that a person can live forever, and I think that ethics is just a human problem without any support from superhuman beings. A man should look at what is, not at what he believes it ought to be.